En la etapa de Research and Development, búsqueda y desarrollo, no entendí exactamente cómo debería ser el proceso. O sea, qué es lo que debería buscar. ¿Qué tipo de música usaría la película? ¿O qué tipo de instrumentos? No escribo ningún motivo melódico. ¿O cómo es ese proceso?
Wonderful question. Thank you for asking. Here's what I do. I like to go to the piano first because it's neutral. The temptation is to go from the spotting session home, open up your sample library, and find a sound that's really cool. Well, it may be really cool, but it may be really inappropriate as well. So I go to the piano. I watch the film, of course, as many times as I can. I sit down at the piano and I just start with some ideas. Doesn't matter if I'm even going to use them. And they can be short, 2 measures. What I find is that the first thing I get is a tonality. It's never the same. I don't know where it comes from. Maybe it comes from a generator that was going in principal photography and that nobody heard, but I heard the drone. And it might be in G, it might be in B flat, but I start getting a tonality. And sometimes it's a tonality that I'm not very comfortable with. It could be G flat, or B or something that I'm not particularly comfortable with. And I start playing little ideas, and I'll play for half an hour the first day. Then I'll go and I'll take the dog to the groomers, and I'll get gas in the car, and I'll, water the plants, and I'll have lunch, and I'll come back in the afternoon. And I'll play those ideas again. I just write them down, on a little bit of sketch paper. And I do this for several days, 3 or 4 days in a row. And sooner or later, 2 of these ideas start to come together. Maybe I just made a mistake of playing one after the other, but I went, hey, that's pretty good, I like that. Some of the ideas I'll just cross off and they'll go away. But one may become an accompaniment to another. And with film score, it's great if you can get one thing up here and an accompaniment underneath, because you can use both of those individually or at the same time. And that's my process. You never stop thinking. When you start creating, you never stop thinking about, it's like listening to It's a Small World. It just keeps going over and over in your head. And that is the process that has to happen. If you start getting busy in timings and trying to write the cue, all of that goes away. Now you're working, your mind is calculating and doing things other than being creative. So that's my process. Yours might be different. But the most important thing is to, yes, look at the film, yes, play with some ideas, but do not write any cues.